I never thought about how dumb it is to need to light a fire when the entire world here is magma. I'm getting the distinct feeling that as I'm currently standing, I'm not exactly cold. But the fire does look pretty.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
And I think that's enough. Hey, welcome back to Demons, Dark, and Souls. We're gonna go through that fog gate over there. You know? You know how this goes. I can maybe try to do a bit where I act like we're not gonna have to fight some nightmare beyond my comprehension. But we're gonna have to fight a nightmare. It might be beyond your comprehension, but I can comprehend those horrors just fine. These enemies aren't a threat at all. They're so slow, and their fire breath is so easy to just not care about at all. Now, what is a little bit more spooky is I straight up did not even see that one. There we go, that's a little more spooky. Remember our buddy the Taurus demon? What if he was back? And what if he died to 3 lightning strikes? Ugh. Well, remember, demons are weak to lightning. I was gonna do a little bit of zap. Roll back. Ready a zap. And one more for the road. Every build has areas it struggles with, and areas it does really well in. Since you're fighting a lot of demons, and they're weak to lightning, and holy shit, this is a pretty nice place to have a faith build. So, good sir, you can suck my balls. Perfect. He didn't drop the item that he drops, but then again, I didn't really even care. Whoa! Whoa. Okay, alright, not cool. And that was not cool, dude. Not cool. God, those things are huge and unpleasant. Thankfully, nothing else will happen like that again. Whoa! 2 of them. Okay. Apparently they have equipment corroding stuff. Also, I just haven't repaired my equipment in a while. Should probably do that. Always remember to maintain your gear. Especially when it's vital to you not dying in one hit. Alright. So now that I've gone up over there, I got the very large ember. That is for the skeleton blacksmith in the catacombs. And with it, he can imbue fire on your weapons, or something. Fire on your weapon is absolutely horrible for right here specifically. In general, it's not terrible. In particular, the undead are very much weak to it. Undead in regards to, like, skeletons and crap. Remember how I said we're done fighting the Asylum Demon? We're not. This is the 3rd time you have to fight this thing. I used replenishment. I hit left on the D-pad to bring up my shield, but I think it didn't register that I switched off of my talisman because I was still technically casting replenishment. So, by the rules of the game, I wasn't actually able to equip my shield. Whoopsie doodle. That's okay, this run back is fairly tame. It's one of the tamest runbacks in the entire game, as is the runback to the next boss right after this one. However, in exchange for 2 kind runbacks, the third boss of this area has the worst runback in the entire franchise. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am glad that Elden Ring completely removed the concept of the runback. It wasn't difficult, it was just tedious. So as you can see, to defeat this guy, just do the same shit you've been doing for every other time you fight him. This is the era, you know, where bosses just get reused all the gosh darn time. Oh, shoot, I thought that was Lightning Spear. Oh, no. Yep. I don't even think he's stronger than the version that you fight when you have to go back. Well, not have to go back, he's an optional boss. I don't even think he's stronger than the one when you revisit the Undead Asylum. I am fairly certain that he's weaker than that. Regardless, I am... Oh, I'm at the wall. That's fine. Thankfully, the world-renowned strategy of just hug his dick still works. At no point in my life will that ever stop working. In fact, on this guy it works especially well. All you have to watch out for is when he tries to stomp you with his gigantic ass. Yep, when you actually equip your shield properly, that dude's not hard at all. He does drop the Demon's Catalyst, though, which, if I remember correctly, is an okay catalyst? It's been a while since I've done a nerd build. Catalysts are staves, if you have forgotten or I just never told you. Well, regardless, let's light this bonfire. Let's rest at this bonfire. And very importantly, let's go back. Because, remember that whopping 30 humanity I gave to Quelaag's sister? That served a purpose. It opens up a shortcut. Quote unquote. Right here. So, by running all the way down here, there's a door. You can see it off in the distance. This lets you go to the boss of the area. Without having to fight, that dude just jumped out of bounds. That is hilarious. Without having to deal with, one of the bosses. You can just straight up skip. Yeah, they do not like staying in bounds. If you did not give Quelaag's sister 30 souls, you would not be able to do this. This lets you skip the boss fight against the Centipede Demon, and make it so that the lava walking ring is not required. This shortcut also has another feature. And it does have to do with all these bugs. Specifically... Get back here. Actually, no, not specifically this one, I think. Yeah, no, not that one. There's... Alright, so this might be a little weird. There it is. No, I thought that was... yep. There we go, perfect. The Sunlight Maggot. That is an item that can only be gotten by opening this shortcut. What does the Sunlight Maggot do? Well, let's look at it. A loathsome parasite that inhabits Lost Izalith. It is completely immobile, yet still lives. When worn on the head, it emits a blinding light, which is why it is known as the Sunlight Maggot. If you look, it's got decent fire defense, but otherwise it doesn't do a whole lot. The key word there is that it says parasite. It latches onto people with a blinding light. Now, forgive me if I'm crazy, but there does happen to be an NPC who absolutely loves light and continuously talks about the glorious light. Yep, that thing, I have just saved Solaire's life. For whatever reason, that is the only way you are able to get to the Sunlight Maggot. What the Sunlight Maggot does is if you don't do that, you encounter Solaire in this area. And if that Sunlight Maggot is alive, it will latch onto Solaire's head and have him attack you. Once it's on his head, he's cursed. You cannot save him. But if you choose to save him by doing that, he'll be alive. And what does saving Solaire do? Well, something that'll come into play much later. Wait, why I didn't want to kindle this bonfire. Why did I put 2 humanities on? Anyways, I thought that Solaire was by that bonfire. I don't think I messed up his quest line. Regardless. Oh no, there he is. There's a summon sign. This would normally be the last time you and Solaire can engage in jolly cooperation before you fucking kill him. But nope. We'll get to go through this boss door together. Come, my friend. Behold, the Centipede Demon. It is a demon. That is a centipede. But like a fucked up and evil centipede. Which is why it's called the Centipede Demon. Because it looks like a centipede. But it's fucked up and evil. Centipede Demon. Alright. The Centipede Demon has an unfair bullshit where he is able to just walk across lava. Thankfully, the Centipede Demon is a demon. Which means lightning does damage. Unfortunately, he also does damage. And he also makes it very hard to see. So, with this, it might look like I have no idea what I'm doing. You're correct. I really don't. He's kind of just like on me. Thankfully, I can absolutely whack the shit out of his ankles. But that doesn't look good for me. Orange char... Okay, that's really funny that I got that. I think I cut off his tail. Getting that ring is normally what you get for killing him. And what the orange charred ring does... Good job, Solaire. Oh well. The orange... Okay, let's look right here. I'm gonna walk on this lava. Oof, ouch, ooh, ow, owie. Now, I'm going to strip naked, and I'm going to equip the orange charred ring. You'll notice how I'm not instantaneously dying. I forgot what John Madden looked like. Rest in peace, John Madden. You were one of the greatest announcers to ever grace the sporting world. But anyways. This is how you get around this area. Now, if I do remember correctly, I'm going to encounter Solaire right here. Hello, friend.
Why, Dr. still cannot find it. Why, after all?
Oh, that doesn't sound good. You see, Solaire is disheartened because he's trying to find, the sunlight, find his own way, and he's disheartened. Note that he is disheartened, not hollow. He has not given up hope, he's just having a stretch of where his hope is wavering, which is when the sunlight maggot finds him because he's blinded by its light. Very important that he isn't someone who's going hollow. Now, I could just wear some clothes. I believe I can wear the Silver Knight set, right? I don't need, at this point, with the FAP ring and my own armor, like, I can just wear the Silver Knight set without, I just keep scrolling over it. I believe. Let's see, what's my equip load? No, okay, it's a little heavy. What if I put on the skirt? That. Yep, alright. Back to the Silver Knight set. This is the Lost Izalith. It is just a lot of lava and demons. And most importantly, it's demons that I don't gotta fuck with. Looking at them, I can just keep moving. They are not something I even have to conceive. And I don't want to. Like, you can kill all these things. But, no. Simple as. No. They are not worth your time and effort. Hey, a treasure chest. Soul of a great hero. Oh, hey there, buddy. Die. The problem is I don't remember... Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember how close you have to be for those guys to want to attack you. I am sorry, sir. It was a bit. I was just doing it for the bit. I don't want to hurt you. You're cool. You're fine. I'm going over here. Do not want you. Do not need you. I'm good. I'm solid good. What's this? Twin Humanities. Cool. Jesus, he's still here? Alright, grow up. Alright, now... Yeah, just eat that falling damage. I did not realize he could attack me through there. There's a secret bonfire literally right there. Literally, it is right there. And now I have to run all the way back. It was my own fault. I could have easily, safely just walked down, but I just jumped down like an idiot. I have no one to blame but myself, but it is my God-given right to blame others for my own incompetence. That's the American way. This is where I die. And this is the bonfire. Go figure. It's alright. It's okay. I am now going to have to reverse my Halloween again, because there is an NPC invader you can fight, and fighting them is kind of cool, if I remember correctly. Now, I just want you to keep in the back of your mind how long I'm running before I get to the boss door. So, we're kind of funneled in through here. And now it is time to leave the lava plains behind. We don't need them anymore. Also, in case you were wondering, that is the shortcut that I opened up with the Witch of Izalith. That, like, walkway up there, I would then normally just empty out around here, if I went through the shortcut. For starters, you're just a statue, but you're a real thing. Or, no, you weren't a statue, you were kind of just chilling. Oh, no, that thing is a statue. Thankfully, due to the power of faith-related weaponry, demons cannot stop us. In the face of Catholicism, demons stand no chance. And that is not a fake wall, that is just a wall. Also, all the roots on the ground make walking here awkward because you have no idea what geometry you can actually walk across and what geometry is impassable. There is no rhyme or reason to it. Got him. Oh, heck. See, look at that. Why did I struggle to walk up that? Okay, going through here. You're a thing. You're no longer a thing. You're a thing. You're no longer a thing. Is easy. Forget about it. Dead. Oh, no, here it comes. There it goes. Here it comes. There it goes. Here it comes. There it goes. Just that easy. Ah, thank God I do enough damage to instantly kill something. And soon... Alright. I'm just gonna make sure my lightning spear is handy for that fucking thing. Oh, what's that thing? It just looks like it's two tubes attached to a bigger tube. Until you look at it from above. It also has a lot of eyes, and that's just unsettling. One more lightning bolt ought to do it. There we go. God, that thing is just unpleasant looking. It does drop red titanite chunks, which I think are for imbuing your weapon with fire. It's how you upgrade fire weapons. I think. Don't actually hold me to that. Oh, this guy isn't even an invader. I could have sworn this dude was an invader. No, it's just an NPC. What the hell is that? Oh, no, it's an NPC in addition to an invader. Alright, well. It's just, Wrath of Gods, Wrath of Gods, and Wrath of Gods. This game is just so easy. Who says this game is hard? Alright. A barbed straight sword. He did the full-on, what am I trying to say here? He was equipped with the Thorn set, which I believe does minor damage if you just roll into enemies. Granted, I don't remember in which game, but in one of the Souls games, it might be 3 or Elden Ring, the Thorn build is really funny because there's some glitch where, like, it doesn't stack damage properly, and you roll into something and do 1 bagillion damage. Really funny. Now, we go over here, I think? This is a direction I can go. Let me go down here. There's one more thing we need to do in Lost Izalith before I can face the boss. Well, not before I can face it. I can face it right now. And hopefully just be done with this nightmare forever. Jesus. Why did I say Jesus? He ain't here. This ain't his territory. Alright, there we go. They're all dead. Yeah, it's in there. Going in there is really cool. Hey, you stop that. Yep, and this is the shortcut. Normally, if you beat the Centipede Demon and then Solaire is there, he's going to be around here, and he's already going to be possessed by the Sunlight Maggot. You have to open the shortcut to get to the Sunlight Maggot from the other side, kill it, and then you can go forward. I mentioned a while ago, back in Blight Town, how the Pyromancy Great Mist, or Toxic Mist, or whatever the fuck it is has a secret use. With that Pyromancy, you can, it goes through the door. Like, you use the Pyromancy, the mist goes out, and it does go through the door. So with that, you can kill the Sunlight Maggot without giving 30 humanity to Quelaag's sister. I've never done it that way because I don't give a shit. I just give the 30 humanity. I'm a man. I pay my taxes. Oh, shit, bro. Well, that's not good. Oh, yeah, remember I said these things are terrifying from above? However, I will say this. Someone is supposed to be here. Siegmeyer is supposed to be here, the onion-headed man. But he's not. That's interesting. Did I screw that quest line up? I think I screwed that quest line up. Well, as you can see, I don't want to go down there without Siegmeyer. But I don't have a choice because I fell through the rock. You say I could just... Look. I could just use a homeward bone. And I could. But Mama didn't raise no quitter. Well, maybe she raised it like a kind of a quitter. But not enough of a quitter to quit here. Since I don't know why he isn't here... Oh, of course, this water's toxic. For what purpose? Fine. I'll just eat the poison. For those of you who have not played this game before, what's supposed to happen is Siegmeyer will be up there, and he'll look at this predicament, and for the first time in his life, he doesn't just sit around and wait for you. He's like, I'll handle it this time, and he jumps in. With the joke being that the one time he actually does something, it's the worst possible time for him to do something. Because he can die from these things. In fact, it's very easy for him to die. However, you can save him, and then he'll just go, good grief, what an adventure. I'm going to go home. I believe that's an instant death. I think. Is it? You know what? I know I have a very easy way to make sure that whether or not this is instant death. Well, that's death. That is sure enough. That is just straight up death. I do not know why he's not there. It's an excellent question. But I have something that I need to do. It is use like 1 soul so I can get 2 levels. Just 1 soul of a brave warrior ought to do. Gonna level up. I'm gonna level up faith once. Oh no, 40 faith is actually the soft cap, where I don't really get much for putting more into faith. So I could put 2 points into strength now? Maybe 2 in vitality? 2 in attunement doesn't give me new spell slots, so... let's put 1 into strength and then 1 into vitality. Alright. Now I'm going to... I don't think I can warp to that bonfire. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. I will be right back after these messages. I'm back at the bonfire right before the centipede demon. This is so that I can go all the way up these stairs. The whole darn thing. That's gonna kill that one. Kill that one. And we're gonna keep going. Because I can explain what happens in the rest of Siegmeyer's questline, but I want to see if he's still at Firelink. There's a solid chance that I just messed things up. Questlines in Dark Souls are very weird, and they require specific things at specific times, and it is a mystery whether or not you're misremembering something or the timing is really just that weird. At the top of these steps is an elevator. Where does this elevator go? Hang on, right here. It was an elevator all along. The only reason I'm coming over here is because I just want this warp point to be somewhere I can warp to. Because I don't remember... Yeah, there's no warp point in Lost Izalith. So, going to Firelink right quick. Just to see if Siegmeyer's there. I might not have done all of his dialogue to get him to leave, because that's another thing. No, he's gone. Which means he should have been down there. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking around in case the other NPC related to Siegmeyer shows up. But I think she only shows up once Siegmeyer is either alive or dead. Alright. I'm glad you were with me for 2 seconds before I have to cut away again. But now I'm going back to Lost Izalith. This time through the shortcut. Oh, hey! It's a friend in the shortcut!
All a lie? Have I done this all for nothing? Oh, my dear son. What now? What should I do? My son. My dear, dear son.
I'm sure he's okay.
Was it all a lie? Oh, my.
He's currently going through it. Like I said, normally he wouldn't just be kneeling there crying. He would be trying to kill you. Thankfully, now he's just having an existential crisis, believing everything he's fought for is a lie, and he just doesn't really know what to do. But, someone who doesn't know what they want to do can eventually discover what they want to do. A man who's dead can't discover jack shit. So, this is the shortcut. You might notice how there's a giant fucking Titanite demon in the way. Yep. He does a lot of damage. Gotta bob and weave. He'll also shoot lightning. But if you stop to flask, solid chance the lightning just hits you. So you just gotta go, gotta bob and weave, and then when you're at a different elevation, you drink your juice. Now, I'm wondering if going back to Firelink will make him appear down there. I can't see him because it's dark. No, Siegmeyer's just not down there. Alright, I've done something in his quest line out of order or something. Like I forgot to do something. So oh god, so that's a lot of them. So Siegmeyer has just not shown up. That's fine. Now, this is the boss. What you are about to experience is one of the worst boss fights ever designed. And I know that that's probably hyperbole. There's probably some boss that is worse than this one in some, like, obscure PS2 action platformer that I've never heard of, but 37 kids from Puerto Rico grew up with it and think it's the greatest game ever made. I don't know. I also don't know why I picked Puerto Rico. Anyways, welcome to the Bed of Chaos. That's the boss. You can't attack it. That giant mass of monster can't do anything to it. It's not the real boss. It's a distraction. What you need to do is you need to go over here and hit the sides of it. Doing it sets it on fire. And makes it... Not sets it on fire. It gets it really angry and sets it on fire. Alright, I was not misremembering. Now, the Bed of Chaos is angry. It is mad. That's the actual boss right there. That glowing fire. That's no bueno. Looks really cool, but you still can't fight it. You need to do this on both sides. Problem, now the boss arena is crumbling. And there's a problem with it crumbling. The boss's attacks aren't designed to actually, like, hurt you. They're designed to knock you back into the bottomless pit like that. What almost just happened to me is how this boss gets you. Because even if you block, you're still getting taken for a ride. So, then, you just gotta do the same thing on this side. This makes it really mad. And now it attacks with even more fury and faster. The problem with this boss's design is due to the way it's created, the only way it really kills you is with instant death bottomless pits, which is incredibly unfun and aggravating. The other problem... Hang on, I'm gonna try to fucking heal. Alright, you know what? Maybe I just need to... There we go, need to block. And I immediately tried to dodge. And I'm dead. But that's fine. They knew this boss was a pain in the ass, because it's the only boss in the entire series, I believe, that saves your progress. Yeah, they designed a boss so annoying that they even went, yeah, no, we're not going to make you have to fight this thing any longer. It will save the progress that I destroyed the two things on the side of it. Meaning all you have to do is when you run all the way back to the boss arena, that even with the shortcut is like 2 minutes of your life, you then, after wasting the 2 minutes on the run back, have to nail a jump while getting attacked and swatted by the boss to jump into its true form that dies in a single hit. I want you to think about how obnoxious that is. And the fact that you die instantly, it means you can take 2 minutes, 2 fucking minutes of your life to run all the way back there just for an attempt that lasts 15 seconds. The only saving grace is that there is no saving grace. This boss just sucks. However, for my particular build, I need to farm these little guys anyway. These maggots have like a 3% chance of dropping a sunlight medal. I've gotten them for fighting with Solaire. Excuse me, and there's some in chests. I need 10 of them for a new miracle. The way that you're supposed to get them is through Jolly Cooperation online. When you are summoned as a white spirit to help someone beat a boss online, which is what Solaire's Covenant is all about, you are rewarded with a Sunlight Medal. For joining the Covenant, that's how I got my Lightning Spear. For getting 10 Sunlight Medals, I will get a greater Lightning Spear. The idea is you've gone online, you've played a supporting role by firing at bosses with lightning spears, and then, when that's done, you've gotten enough medals, you'll get an upgrade to a stronger lightning spear, so you go help more people online, do more damage, etc., etc. However, if you're playing offline, those maggots are the only thing that gives you sunlight medals outside of the scripted chest that has 3, and the boss fights with Solaire. The problem with the boss fights with Solaire is Solaire has to survive to the end. Easy enough on the Gargoyles, Vagina Dragon, and Centipede Demon, not very easy on Ornstein and Smo. But regardless, normally I'd edit back in the run back. I just wanted to iterate how obnoxious that run back is, because that's the shorter version. Alright, now to beat this boss, I have to just run forward. We're gonna get there. That crumbles. I'm just gonna have to hoof it. Gonna have to break. Drink, drink. Okay, 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 okay. All right, run. Just run. Roll through this. The only reason that I got that jump on my first try. Don't tell me. I needed to drink my juice twice. I needed to drink it twice to go back up to full so I could survive that attack. Oh. Oh, I fucking hate this boss. You have to roll through all of those vines, and while the vines are blocking your way, you can get assailed by fire pillars. I thought I had enough health. I didn't. That's really my fault, you know? That is entirely the fault of me. I'm the failure there. Miyazaki would never create a bad boss. After all, Miyazaki made everything. When you go to the credits of Dark Souls, there's just one name. Miyazaki. Doesn't even have a first name. I forgot his first name. Miyazaki's a common last name. There's some other dude that makes, that has Miyazaki. Ghibli Man. But you know what? I don't have a problem with that Miyazaki. He makes colorful, wonderful worlds. Except he hates the Beatles, and my favorite band is the Beatles. You know who else's favorite band is the Beatles? Junji Ito. That guy that makes horror mangas. Isn't it funny that a guy whose favorite band is all about love and happiness makes the absolute most horrific shit? That's funny. I've never actually read anything by Junji Ito. I'm not really a horror guy. I like Silent Hill 2, but that's for the story more than the horror. I don't like being scared. Being scared is scary. However, I have complete respect for the horror genre. Things like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street are all incredibly important and great movies. I just don't like them. Isn't that crazy? Not liking something but not saying it's bad. That's just something that doesn't happen. I want one of these bugs to drop a fucking sunlight medal so that I can use a stronger lightning spear. But honestly, what am I even using the stronger lightning spear on at this point? Nito? Nito's not going to be that difficult with my regular lightning spears. He's weak to fire, and I don't have a way to do fire damage. I guess I do have the pyromancy glove, but you know what? I'm not going to equip the pyromancy glove base raw ass level 0 just to kill Nito. So really, I'd only be using it for Seath, and I think it does pretty good damage to Seath. I don't know, I don't remember. He's a dragon, and I think dragons are weak to lightning. I'm not sure. I do not have the weakness tables of Dark Souls memorized. Pokemon? I can tell you Pokemon. You know what dragons and Pokemon are weak to? Dragon and Fairy. But you know what they're not weak to? Fire. Or holy damage. Pokemon doesn't have holy damage. I guess it has Arceus. Is Judgment considered holy damage? It might be. Anyways, I'm gonna run past these fuckers. I swear to God. I swear to God. And we're just gonna keep going. Isn't it crazy how much of a good mood I'm in? How much I'm genuinely happy? This episode is 43 minutes long. I don't give a shit. I was ready to end the episode at 40 minutes actually beating this boss and being proud of myself. But nope. I don't know why I turned into Goofy right there. Goofy's cool, though. Goofy's my favorite Disney character. A lot of people really like Donald, and he is absolutely hilarious. But Goofy's stupidity but genuinely kind heart is just so endearing to watch. You ever watch Goof Troop? That was a good show. Goof Troop was a good show. I was born after its prime time, but it's still fun to look back on. I like Goofy for Kingdom Hearts as well. Remember when I made a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play and said I was going to make a video on Kingdom Hearts, and then I didn't make a video on Kingdom Hearts? I just didn't feel like it, and then I eventually just moved too far past it to try it. Don't worry. I'm going to be fine. You know, I'm just going to have to block that. Block that. Oh, no, I might not be fine. I'm going to have to drink juice. Gonna drink juice! Just gonna sip my cup. He's gonna do the same attack over and over again, but it missed this time. Alright, he missed. Cool. Gonna jump! We're gonna go. We're just gonna go. Okay, I'm not damaged this time. I'm just rolling through all this. See how much shit I'm rolling through? It's great. I'm just going. I'm going. Nothing is here. Absolutely nothing. Oh, wow! Look at that! There's the boss! It's fucking dead! Nope, hang on. No, you're not doing this to me. I'm not gonna be killed by this fucking boss again! Dark Souls is a video game that I have enjoyed ever since I was a child, and it's one of my favorite games ever made. Give me some more vitality.